Hey guys, what's up? I'm going to show you how to make this amazing origami heart. It's a great gift for anyone, and with Mother's Day and Father's Day coming up, I thought it'd be a great idea for you guys to know how to make one too. So the first thing you're going to need is a square piece of paper. You can either use an origami piece of paper, or you can use printer paper and then cut it to make it a square. So in my case, we're going to be using printer paper and then doing watercolor on top of it so we can make it have a nice finish on top. The first thing you're going to want to do is take this corner edge and bring it to this side. So fold and then try to get a very sharp point on top and line up so this whole thing should make one edge. And then once you have it, go ahead and use your thumb or whatever creasing tool you want to use and crease. Make a nice sharp crease. We're going to want to fold backward on this line. So let's flip it over and then fold backward, matching up with this previous corner that we folded. Try to get it as close as possible to the other side. Now make a crease with your tool or your finger and then flip it over. Put the flap back, open up, and now fold the other way. Make a crease and open up. Use a scissor and then cut along the line that you just made. Doesn't have to be perfect, but try to get as close to that line as possible. Then we could discard this and you won't be needing scissors anymore. Now what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take this edge and bring it down to this edge. Like so. Once you do, try to line it up and crease. Next, open up. Now we're going to bring this right edge to this side by folding in half again. And try to line up and crease. Open up. Now what we're going to want to do is take this left edge and fold it to match the center line. Make sure all the edges line up. Once they do, crease. You have something like this. Now we're going to be flipping this over and make sure that the folded side is facing you. Now we're going to be taking this corner and bringing it to the center so it matches the center crease. Fold and crease. Same thing with the other side, bringing this corner to the center point. And crease. Now we'll be flipping it over again. Now I'll be bringing this edge towards the center edge, folding it over. And I'll be doing the same thing on the other side. Crease. Bring this edge to this center edge, folding. And crease. Next, we'll be bringing this corner to this center point right here. You fold over to create a triangle. And then once you do, crease. Same thing, bringing this corner over here to this center point right here. Should have something like this. Notice towards the bottom you should have some sort of flap. We'll be bringing this corner inside through this pocket, going all the way through the bottom. So push this back, open it up, and then fit it through. And then you should notice two flaps. What you're gonna do is you wanna push the inside of this left flap down and make a crease. Same thing on this side, you wanna push this flap and make a crease. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna be pushing this little edge down and making a crease. Should give you something like this. Same thing, we'll be pushing this down like so, and then creasing. Should have something like that. Next, we'll be taking this corner and bringing it to this point. Same thing on the other side, we'll be bringing this corner and bringing it to this point. If it doesn't go all the way, that's okay, because we'll be anyways folding this over. So we'll be folding this edge down to the center. And folding this edge down to the center like so. And then crease. Now flip it over. What you have is a finished heart. And then the next part, I'll be showing you how to make it look even nicer by adding a watercolor finish to it on top. Great, so now you have a really nice looking origami heart, but it's having a really plain look to it, and what we need to do is make it look nicer. Something maybe like this. So what we're gonna need to do is add a watercolor finished on top so it looks even nicer. What you're gonna need is three watercolor pencils, or you can use your own watercolor paints or whatever watercolor you choose. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm using red, orange, and yellow. I have some water and a paintbrush. So now, step 3, we'll be designing. I'll be taking the red watercolor pencil and I'll be coloring in from darkest and going lighter and lighter to the bottom. You don't have to make it fill the whole thing up, but make sure the top is darker and it gets lighter and lighter as you go down. You can always go back, make it even darker at the top, add some details. Okay, now we're done with the red. Next, we'll be using orange and going from where the red starts becoming lighter and going down to the base. Make sure you start off dark and go lighter as you go to the base of the heart. Next, we'll be using our yellow one, going from around here to the bottom, so about 1/3 going up. This will mix all the colors nicely and make a really nice mix of the 3 colors. You can even go all the way up and really mix it in with all the 2 different colors, like so. Now we'll be doing the same thing on this side. So, as I said earlier, first we're going to be using the red color pencil, and starting from top, we'll be going down, from dark to light. Doesn't have to be perfect, but try to make it cover as much space as you can, going from dark to light. You can always go back and add some touch details. Now I'll be using orange, going from about here, down, dark to light. and lighter. Now we'll be coloring the whole thing from yellow. You can go over everything so it'll mix with it, make new colors, and overall give a nice finish to it. Add any touches. And there we go. Now the coloring part is done. You're going to need some sort of paintbrush. I'm using a slightly thinner one and some water, as well as some sort of base so the water doesn't get on the surface or mess anything up. Okay? So now, dip your brush in water, try to get it slightly wet, and then remove any extra drips. Now we'll be just going side to side to the bottom on just this half. Hold it down very gently. This allows the colors to mix. Then you can dip it again. Or you left off. And the colors will mix. Now, whatever white space you have, just blend everything in. Try to get there to be no white space at all. And there we have one completed side. Now we'll be doing the same thing on this side. So you're going to dip it in water. Go from the top down sideways. Mixing all the colors in. Cool. Now we have finished heart. We'll set this to dry, and then we'll be back to add some final touches. Now what we're going to need for step 4 is a red Sharpie or any decorative tool you want, marker, anything. And I'm going to basically, since Mother's Day is coming up this weekend, I'm going to just write Happy Mother's Day on top. So let's start. You can make something look like this, or based on whatever occasion you have, you can design it like this. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was really nice showing you how to make a really nice origami card.